Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, here's Exum. Down low, here's Hill, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Hill's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Minnesota. And here's Carter. I'd imagine Clark playing a team for the second straight time is probably tough to game plan for.
You know, in some ways it is, because you know the team that came up short will make adjustments, but that's why coaches get paid the money and salaries they do, Kevin. I think the game plan does depend on how things unfolded in that first matchup.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Wade for three. Train. The three-pointer.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers, and the first thing on his mind was Giannis. He told me taking on Giannis is like going to the dentist. You know, it's not going to be fun, but you've got to do it. He said they'd like to keep him on the perimeter as much as possible and not let him use his length in the paint. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis with authority. Well, I think he liked throwing that one down.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for them. They start off this game. Three-pointer, Wade. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Shakes him. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Detroit. And Hill has it in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And it's Carter missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Hill has it in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Really like the presence of mind from Hill, preparing himself to shoot prior to the pass getting to him.
Here's Carter. Crafty move. Offensive rebound. Out to Wade. Outside, George. Over onto the Kumbo. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Clippers leading by 3. The deep three from George. Mans with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with the ball. George picks him up. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Hill against Carter. Right side for Porzingis. It's back to Hill. Mans a screen on Carter. For three, Hill. Rebound by Yao Ming. Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The three from George. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Carter outside. Back to Wade. Fires from deep. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Wade looking very relaxed and comfortable firing off the catch right there.
Exum passes to Hill. Lets it go with the three. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Finished off by Carter.
Throwing a haymaker. He wants to make him feel it.
Here's Hill. 11 points in the game. Pass to Exum. To the inside. Nance. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
And finished off by Yao.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Wade, good.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
It's up a deep three. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Exum. Hill's got 14.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 14. Jacks up a three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wade, good.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
They double him with George. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Now, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now Hill. Following the three-point attempt by Elton Brand. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 20 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Wade from outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 9th assist in the game now.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Nance. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Puts up a deep three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is why they continue to feed Wade, because when he flips that switch, there's just no stopping.
Here's Porzingis. Count it. Porzingis has got 12. Los Angeles leading by 5.
A shot like that is
a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
George, that's a two-pointer. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Hill maintaining his balance there. That's a tough and one finish by the fundamentally sound guard.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Hernandez checked in for Porzingis. Tolliver comes in for Nance. Robinson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Williamson subbed in for Exum. Now here is Carter. In the game against Detroit, very impressive.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jennings is checked in. Carter dishes to Brand. And stolen by Jennings. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And it takes patience to absorb the contact and finish through it. You can't rush it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Outside Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
From deep. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Williamson. In the corner, it's Tolliver. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tolliver's got his second bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Pass to Yao. Outside, George. Wade outside. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Wade's got 27.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. The Clippers leading. Lets it go from deep.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Saturday, the Milwaukee Bucks will come into town. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams that are going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Carter inside the three-point line and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks guys don't last minutes, they last days.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Hill outside for Robinson. The Clippers grab the miss. Yao the pass to Carter. There's the steal. Hill with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Traps in the tray. Oh, Gallagher Jr.'s got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Minnesota?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And here is Hill after Dwayne Wade hitting the 3. That one good for 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here is Carter. 18 points for him. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And that one's good, George.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Hill. The teardrop falls in. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract him on offense.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Carter. Hill pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Hits it from three-point range. That's 23 points for Mr. Clutch.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante Jackson comes in for Williamson. here is Hill. 33 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on. Wayne.
Really terrific work from Hill. Angling his body perfectly on the shot and forcing the defense to act.
Zinkus, he's checked in for Robinson. Both free throws good from Hill. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Carter. And he lays it straight in. Carter's got 25 points in the game.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared. Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Carter. Exum pulls it in.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk. But the defense was right there. Oh, that's a heck of a stop.
Clippers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Yao. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis could become a very potent defender and rim protector. With that length and agility, keep an eye on it.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Hill. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. It's good.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here is Carter. He's got 25 for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Exum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Nancy's checked in for Anthony Tolliver.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Puts up a deep 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Hill. Fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Hill's got 41.
And these deep bombs from Hill take a lot of focus. I mean, really commendable how he keeps his eye on the target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Hill against Carter. From outside the arc, Minnesota with the rebound. Exum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, man. That is too easy for Porzingis off that alley-oop.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carter's got 34 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
It's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Shoots from the elbow. And a big bounce up the rim, but it sinks right in. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Hill looking around to the middle. Porzingis. And it's sent back by Carter.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to Porzingis for the 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
We are clearly seeing the offensive upside of Porzingis. He can get it done in a lot of ways.
Carter dishes to George. Back to Carter. Three-pointer. Wade connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timberwolves shooting the lights out in this building. 68. Here's Exum. And again. Minnesota with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Carter missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
2 on the clock. A shot's good from Nance.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just...
And again for 3.
And now, for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Carter with the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Going inside. A putback. Yao the pass to Carter. Second shot opportunity. Hill with some nice D. Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Nance, no good.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Carter inside the 3-point line. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And stolen by Yao. With the drive. And finished off by Yao.
For the long strides of Yao. This guy's a big man who can eat a lot of ground up. Feels like nobody can stop him on the drive.
And they get it, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Hill. Porzingis has got 9 points in the quarter.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Wade from outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. Definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as well.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. 2K Sports, and we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at George Hill, he's really been playing well.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Clippers leading. Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Goes up on the wing, and that one drops. Carter's got 44.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Timberwolves passing it around. Now Exum. They double him with George. It's stolen by Wade. George with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. It's stolen by Hill. Takes the 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Carter. Hesty out. Over Porzingis. Los Angeles with another miss. The Timberwolves leading. Giannis charging into the lane. And Nance kicks to Exum. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And stolen by Yao. Carter against Hill. Connects from 3-point range. Carter's got 47 points.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
And again, the Clippers turn it over. Get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the Western. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now, here's Wade. That's in there. Carter with the assist. A lot of attention. Clark will be on the backcourt from this one. Some talented guards going right at each other.
Yeah, I think there's going to be relentless pressure on each of these defenses. I mean, these guards can run offense and can create for themselves as well as do it for others.
Now Carter following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Carter with the bucket.
From deep territory like that, a great way to catch the defense off guard.
Paul for three. Wade with the block. They recover it. Randolph finds Paul. Over Wade.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
They get it back. Out to Carter. First quarter, just over a minute played. Looks for Yao, gets it to him. And so here's Portland. 8-point game. Paul for three. Paul can't get that one to fall.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. To stop the run, it's good from long range.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Augustine against Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Ball against Carter. Three-pointer. Carter with the block.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Carter against Paul. Over Carter.
Oh, good instincts there. Staying all over the shooter.
And it's Paul missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
From deep three-point land.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Good! Another from three.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Trailblazers trail by 13. It's up a three, and he's good on the three ball. Paul's got 6.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
Carter for 3. Carter can't get that one to fall.
He missed that one. But I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Portland again missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Paul for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Carter with the bucket.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Paul looking over the floor. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Outside Carter. That's a bad basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Carter can't get that one to fall.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
There's the 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got 12 in the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
That bucket in no time at all.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Paul outside. Over Carter, and it's sent back by Carter. And they'll get another chance. Randolph trying to free himself up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
And the Clippers making a change here. Millsap's checked in. This time of year, we always see teams positioning themselves, Clark, for a better draft pick.
And, you know, I think some teams started doing that way earlier in the season. But if you're clearly out of the playoff race, I think it makes sense to play the young guys. Let them get some experience and prove what their futures might look like through playing time on the floor.
5 to shoot. Paul for 3. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter for 3. Hi again. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Bledsoe against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Outside, Pierce fires for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Love against Pierce. Puts the move on. Love goes in.
Love showing you he can drive it, along with everything else he does out there.
Inside, here's Jacobson. A rebound by the Nets. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way.
Oh, my!
Wow! Strong play down low. He's not afraid to get a few bruises.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Love the pass to Reddick. Now Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Taking a look at Brooklyn. Well, they took a tough loss in Game 1, but they're at home and ready to make progress towards winning the conference.
That's the plan, at least. But it can be hard to get the momentum back after getting stung.
LeBron James on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. From beyond the arc. James has got 41.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Crawford, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lillard, the putback, no dice on the putback jam. And here's Wade. Pass to Young. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
Elton Brand grabs the board. Brand's got 13 rebounds in the game. And Yao slams it in.
D-Wade with an excellent.
Now here is Yao. Wade fires a three-pointer. Good.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the Clippers call time here. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Hayward, the three goes down.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The Clippers call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbound play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Oh, they've done it! The Cleveland Cavaliers are the new NBA champions! Just tremendous!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment.
2016-17 NBA season is here, and Steph Curry is ready to take over again. Back-to-back MVP, a game-changing force. Now with Kevin Durant by his side, the Warriors are more unstoppable than ever. LeBron is defending his crown. James Harden is putting up numbers we've never seen before. Superstars, super teams. A battle for greatness begins now.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA. All right, Clark, at this juncture of the season, what's important for a young player?
Well, for young players, universally, Kevin, it's all about getting comfortable, making sure that you're earning your way, feeling like you belong. That's where your confidence comes from.
Irving's shot is good.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Launches from deep. It's hauled in by the King. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the... And Greg, in this one, we may not see a lot of fast break opportunities. These two teams, as we know, operate at a much slower pace.
Yeah, these teams are both very deliberate offensively. They want to get into the half court, run their sets, and pick you apart at their pace.
And it's Carter missing. Ball against Carter. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And what an entertaining group this team has been this season. These guys don't just win. They win big.
Yeah, their margin of victory for the season is over 12 points a game. That means some nights they're winning by 20, 30 or more. And the key is they're doing it with consistency. These guys will not take their feet off the gas, and that's part of what makes them so fun to watch.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Here's with a screen for Carter. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Ball looking over the floor. Launches it from deep. And Pierce pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Paul. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Carter against Leonard. A 3-ball. And it's Carter missing. Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Paul from deep three-point land.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 9 points. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to give them credit for their defense.
And so it's the East with the tip. Here's Irving. Davis sets a screen. Irving dishes to Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the East. And it's in there.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. I asked him about trying to combat the length of Giannis Antetokounmpo. He said he's at his best attacking the rim and using those long strides of his. I told our guys to make him a jump shooter, and we'll live with the results. Expect to see the lane clogged whenever he has the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. And the shot goes down.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
That drive by Carter. Here is Carter. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Carter's got 36.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's off. And the Los Angeles Clippers are your new NBA champions.
We appreciate you coming out here tonight and cheering your team.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Well, Greg, we have some comeback players already. Did you ever have a season where you felt like things just turned up?
Probably going from the Knicks to the Grizzlies. I mean, I was given the keys to the offense, and that gave me a lot of confidence. I think I averaged more points and assists then than in any other year.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's Carter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Biyombo. Green with the block. And they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Carter with the 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Carter's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving passes to Anunoby. Now Biyombo. Pass to Valentine. Good D by Lopez.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside Carter, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
A great find there for the open man.
Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They need this. Green with the block.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
A nice shot by Carter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Hornets. The kick out to Irving. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Irving's got 6.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Looking just about unstoppable.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Irving. Brogdon the pass to Biyombo. Back to Brogdon. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And on the way from Irving for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento. Here is Carter. He's got 13. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Count that one. He's got 18.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Carter for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 21.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
Clippers leading by 6. Fires for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now here is Carter. 24 points for him. Beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Irving with the ball. Defended by Carter. Sacramento again missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here now, a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the 3. Clippers on defense. The lead is 15.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
A crossover. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
Carter for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Carter's got 35 in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
To the middle, here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
For three, Durant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
The Kings trail by 20. Now, here is Irving. 21 points in the game. Pass to Brogdon. For three, buries the long-range jumper.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's Carter. Softly drops in the floater. Carter's got 40 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Anunoby. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. 17-point game. And then Carter with the dunk.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And the shot goes down. That's 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Carter for three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Brogdon left side. They double-team Brogdon. Irving with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 26.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. With the agility and handling to get anywhere, Coach stressed the importance of limiting Kyrie Irving. Mentally, he wants every guard to be alert and aware of any screens. Coach wants his bigs to be vocal and to keep the defenders informed. And when Irving elevates, he wants everyone vertical and ready for everything. Back over to you, guys.
Thank you, David.
Never lacking confidence, zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
It's Durant on the wing. Carter against Irving. Wade outside. Back to Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Carter's got 49 points in the game. The Kings trail by 18. On it. Way from Irving for two. Durant with the steal. Carter against Irving. It's Carter, high post. Non-stop scoring machine here. And that one drops for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality. Looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Carter on the wing, covered by Irving. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 54 points.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Valentine wide open. He fires, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Carter with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Then for the Kings, Biyombo is checked in for Lewis. OG Anunoby comes in for Trevor Booker, and Brogdon subbed in for Oliver. Carter outside, and it's off from three-point range.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
It's good.
Using the mid-range, I like him in that area of the floor.
LA has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Let's go. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's good. Irving's got 54 points.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Carter looking around. Over Irving. And the Clippers miss again. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Kings pushing it up. Now, it's tipped. Here's Anunoby. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on George.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That one goes in.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Now here's Irving. And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Pierce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's off on the first. Carter, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Pass to Valentine. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Valentine setting the pick for Irving. That shot off. Clippers leading by 20. They need this one. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing how remarkable performance performance from him so far.
Brogdon kicks to Irving. Takes it inside. From past the arc, and it's sent back by Carter. They get it back.
That's exactly what you want to see, your big man playing big. Strong board.
The three ball connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Los Angeles has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single. And yep, another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall. Hits it again. Wow.
And never... In the history of the franchise, have we seen a game like this? He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single. Good. Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive. Clippers leading by 19. Carter outside. And it's sent back by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. The Kings trail by 21. And Irving launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
The 3 fly, trained from outside.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's an 18-point lead.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Irving for 3. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Carter fires. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. And good! There's another.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so check it out. Their record tonight, middle mark win number 32 overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much.
Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Are you kidding me?
How did he get that?
Me?
How in the world did he get
Come on,
that?
man. How did that go down?
Paul George, the 20-foot jumper. Good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Stuffed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Mr. Clutch. It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. Look at Oklahoma City. Well, this series, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court. And keep this series alive.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
No good for Carney.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, it's always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Sharch. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think the offensive game of Sharch is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Carter, the pass to Pierce. And it's Pierce with the jam!
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Inside. And it's Pierce with the jam!
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Carter comes in with the double team, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Sharch dishes to Lowry. For the three. Pierce with a rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's the Clippers. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here is Carney, and it's Carney with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brown outside. Here is Carney, and it's Carney with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And then Carney with the jam.
As we see more of Brown's game, the expectation is for him to work on his playmaking, and that's a good sign right there.
The three from KD. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Carney, and there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That's his first foul.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Thunder. Clippers leading by 10. Carter drives it, and then Carter with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Brown wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. KD's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Carney. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hard work rewarded inside. Love to see that.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Vincent's checked in for Oklahoma City. Back to Fultz. Fires from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 12. Carney kicks to low. Charge in the corner. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Charge has got his second basket of the night.
That corner three, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
Here's Durant, and he lays it straight in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Pass to Vincent. Three-pointer, Lowry. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
A little role reversal here for Lowry. Typically, Kyle is the one setting others up.
Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. George is checked in for Cook. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so sorry. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're gonna need a bigger fridge, Arnie.
and looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Thunder trailing by 15. Okay, time for an injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. While this is an injury that normally has a longer recovery time, the organization has decided to let him play. We'll keep you updated if anything changes.
Good information, David. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
The Thunder have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Takes the three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Benson with it. Outguarded by Fultz. Shard just green on Katie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carney. The shot. No good. Good work defensively by Carter. The Thunder pull it in. Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown jams it in.
Brown showing you his ability to adjust on the fly that time. Great move.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Back to Carter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Carney. And then Carney with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Thunder trailing by 14. Here's the 3. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Carter with the 3. Second chance shot. Pierce finds Carter. Good. And Pierce gets the assist. 16 points for Mr. Clutch.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good smart shots, playing his game.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
It's stolen by Sharks. Here's Vincent. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Vincent's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pin.
point pass.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but...
And the Clippers making a change here. Carter's checked in. Three-pointer. Lowry knocks down the three ball. Lowry's got 11.
Well, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Thunder trailing by 9. Brown with it. He's picked up by KD.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Carter's inside the three-point line. Good on the leaner. Carter's got 7 now in this quarter.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Carney. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pierce has got 11 rebounds in the game. Carter with the 3. Gets it to go for bucket. Number 8, he's taken just 10 shots.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Lowry against Carter. Shakes him. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires the 3. Vincent with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1-4 in three-point shots here in the third.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Here's Durant. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Under trailing by 16. And they get it. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 23.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lowry, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Pierce is doubled. Outside Durant. And that one is good. Durant's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Sinks the triple. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
But it will look for Oklahoma City. Thomas checked in for Sharch, and it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Carter with it. He's got 23. And finished up by KD.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Now Vincent. Lowry from outside. Stolen by Pierce. Carter down low. Lowry covering. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. A jumper. No good from Carney. Clippers leading by 21. Here's Carter.